What happened after you gave my baby to Heather?
Heather told me to wait outside. She took the baby inside the cabin.
So you gave my child to a complete stranger?
She said she had medical experience, and she said she wanted to examine the baby without me there to distract her.
So you said, go ahead, take him, just
No,
no
what
problem.
I said to her was that if anything bad happened to that child, after everything that I had done to you, she would die a slow death. That's what I told her. And then she came outside and she handed me the baby. She handed me a baby. She handed me a very much alive, breathing baby. And I was so relieved that I didn't bother to find out where she was headed. And then you show up and then you just grab the baby out of my arms.
The baby wasn't mine.
How was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to see another baby in the cabin? How was I supposed to know that your baby was dead?
You couldn't tell that it was a different baby?
You couldn't tell.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him. I hadn't held him. You took him away before I could.
Because you asked me to. I didn't have a choice.
You couldn't tell that he felt different, that he weighed differently?
Alive. He felt alive. I gave her a baby that wasn't breathing. She gave me back a baby that was breathing. That's what I felt. That was the difference.
And Sam Morgan, you didn't see her?
No. That's probably why Heather didn't want me to go into the shack. That's probably why she insisted that she take the baby into the shed by herself.
But you did go in the shed. After I was seated on the porch with the baby,
You went into the shed, didn't you?
Hey, I went into the shed for like 7 seconds, okay? All I saw was a wheelbarrow and gardening stuff, pots.
no Heather.
No.
No Sam.
Look, I was so focused on getting you and the baby to a hospital before anything happened to that baby. Heather is bananas. This is all because she's got some crazy grudge against Sam. That's why Heather did what she did. Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me like you don't believe me?
Slim, you know how I feel about you. All I want is to try to get back to where we were before Heather happened.
Okay. You want to get back to where we were when you were lying to me about Robert?
Okay, all right. Forget about me. Just forget about us for now. Let's talk about this Duke Lavery or whoever he is. I understand that him showing up after all these years from the grave is overwhelming and very confusing. But for God's sake, you're a cop. Be careful.
Is there a problem, Scully? No. Good. Then you'll excuse me. I have important business to attend to.
If you don't sign the commitment papers, the woman that killed my family will walk free.
Wasn't she anyway?
Please sign the papers. For me, and for Cole, and for Hope.
Star,
Otherwise, you will be helping Connie, just like Johnny did.
He ever talked to you about that? Explain why?
No. I thought Johnny was my friend, and now he's keeping Cole and Hope's killer free. I'm not going to let Johnny get away with it.
Like some time alone with Kit. Connie.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
I don't care what you think.
Excuse me. Johnny is my husband. This is his house. He don't answer to you.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So if you want to talk to me, he stays.
Johnny?
I gotta take a shower anyway.
You forgot to pay your love toll. Ah! Wait for your change.
Two kids have fun.
Be up in a minute. Just won't take long. Never does.
Trouble in paradise? Because Johnny, he didn't look too happy.
Well, you interrupted Sexy Maid and Hot Mobster. How's he supposed to look?
Maybe I'll call first next time.
There's not going to be a next time. Because I got nothing to say to you, Sonny.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Kate.
Sorry, there's no one here by that name.
I'm not giving up on you. I'm not going to abandon you.
I want you to abandon me.
Remember what I told you? When I proposed to you? Remember what all the promises that I made?
You gotta stop doing this. This is embarrassing for you.
Come here, come here. I'm not talking to Connie. I'm talking to Kate. Listen, I promised you that I would not leave you, and I'm not going to ever. Do you understand me, Kate?
For reminding me that I'm a cop. Usually you regard my job as a character flaw.
Look, all I'm saying is you're a smart woman, Anna. Be smart.
Oh, in other words, don't be stupid.
Come on, ask yourself, is it smart to believe everything that this guy says just because he looks like Duke Lavery and because he seems to know things that you think only Duke would know? Is that smart? He's been gone a long time. What about forensic evidence, Commissioner? Shouldn't you at least ask for fingerprints, DNA, something? I've said everything I can say.
She was sitting on the ledge with my child, and she was about to go over, and Jason ran in there and saved him.
Yeah, that's right. Thank God, right, Dan? Nice work.
Now you guys can finally get back together.
So the discharge nurse said that you can go home with the baby.
But I don't have a crib or a car seat or clothes, bottles.
Everything you could possibly need is being delivered today. So when you come home, your sisters and you can put everything together while Daniel bonds with his. The word you're looking for is grandma. Only he's allowed to call me that, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Kate? Hey. Hey.
Is that all you got?
Nah, I'm just getting started.
Do yourself a favor and don't.
I know Kate's in there because I see you fighting.
No, I was getting ready to fight her, Sonny. But she never showed up. Not a peep, not a twinge. She's gone. And nothing and nobody is gonna bring her back.
Except for the psychiatrist at Shadybrook.
I ain't going there.
Okay.
You see, because only my husband can commit me, and he ain't gonna do that.
Don't be too sure.
What the hell does that mean?
I am going to go see Johnny. I am just praying that his wife won't be there.
Oh, boy.
What is it?
Hey, your father's been arrested on suspicion of kidnapping.
He what?
I don't know what to believe.
I haven't had a lot of storybook endings in my life. But I thought there was one. I guess you're right. I guess I should have asked more questions.
What you told me is possible.
Well, I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think the truth is possible.
Here's another possible scenario. I know how guilty you feel for having killed my husband.
I don't feel guilty for killing Victor. Don't get me wrong. I'm sorry I inconvenienced you, but...
And I think if my baby died in front of you, and you were given the opportunity to give me a real live baby, I think you'd take it to avoid hurting me more.
Wow. You really think I would do that for you?
Yeah, I do. But let me tell you something, Todd. To allow me to love a child all those months, to give me a baby, only so he could be taken away from me. You hurt me 1,000 times more than you've ever hurt me before. And if that is what happened, may God have mercy on your soul. lost you again? Was it just a dream? As Luke said, I'm better off awake.
Happy anniversary, darling.
Dad,
Honey, you didn't wait for me.
how about that?
So now get this. Sonny here thinks that there's someone else besides my husband that can have me committed to the sanatorium.
Is that right? You're welcome to try.
A challenge or a request?
It means do your worst, because you're just blowing smoke.
We'll see.
Honey, this man is bothering me. Please make him leave.
You heard the woman.
Okay, I'm gonna go, but you know what, Johnny, when this is over, I'm gonna remember what you did. Okay, see you later.
Not if I see you first.
I was actually talking to Kate.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I wish I knew what to say.
Honey, there's nothing to say.
Did my dad have anything to do with this?
I honestly don't know. But if he'd tell anyone the truth, it'd be you.
Miss Manning? This way.
She finds out that she has a grandson, and by noon she has an entire nursery decorated. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's just,
What is it?
I was hoping that you and Danny would come home with me.